Alright.
Oakley dokley.
What's up, gamers?
Ah!
We're back.
Pipit?
What,
Hello.
what happened?
Hello.
No.
Nothing.
I was gonna go pee.
Oh.
Never mind.
I mean,
I feel that.
I'll be after intros.
okay.
Alright, yeah.
Also, I just saw the post again and it made me laugh.
It's really dumb, isn't it?
Eek! It's dumb. It's really cute.
I love it.
Alright. So, yeah, suggestions.
Oh, now you gotta mute yourself.
Oh man, I still see you.
You should.
Oh, you still hear me from mine? Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Jen, are you on speaker?
Oh, it should be. I'm on the headphones.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the living room. I can just walk away. Maybe I'll go in my room. Fine, I'll go in my room.
Go to your room, Jen.
Go to your room. You're grounded.
Your room. You can darken the room.
Weeds.
Bye, my lord.
Right. Oh my lord. Right. So yeah, I'm Jen, and I'm gonna be the DM, and you can find my handle as Raptor and Ricky.
Hello, I'm Betsy, and I'll be playing Lucario. You can find me on Instagram at BetsyXme.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm playing as Sterling, and you guys can find me at Shenanigans Arts pretty much everywhere.
Hello there. I'm Miata. I'm playing as Zoe. You can find me as Mew Ninja in some things, sometimes with an underscore.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I play Jiren. You find me what the nat, also sometimes with underscore on most things.
And I'm Lily. I'm playing as Cyril. You can find me as Machacha Lattes at Instagram, Twitter, all the good stuff. Yippee.
Yippee!
Yay!
Yippee!
Alrighty.
Thank
Oh my god, I can see the next room is worse than the Wi-Fi.
Is Wi-Fi worse?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is worse. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to connect the spider at some point.
Yeah.
The spider in.
But so I think we can go. Miata, do you have a good idea of what happened last session, like from what we've described?
Giant fight. I'm petrified.
Petrified. Yeah. Yeah. So
Health
party got
points,
to
but can't
fight
do nothing.
a big giant death tyrant, or also known as an undead beholder, and barely won the fight. With only Cyril pretty much left standing to do the finishing blow.
That's
So
so
after
scary.
the death tyrant falls to the ground, and kind of starting to just kind of almost disintegrate in a way. But it's
Yeah.
like slowly doing it. Kind of like those Elden Ring bosses, you know how they disintegrate a little bit, but very
Mhm.
slowly. And Sterling is on the ground. Makario had just woken up, casting Spare the Dying on him. And yeah, and Zoe and Jaren are petrified. So basically, in kind of around this moment and a little bit more, I'm actually going to go and take us into kind of what's going on with Sterling right now. From what you guys had just seen, Sterling had just gotten bitten by this death tyrant, had supposedly died in a way, and basically went full like his necrotic
Wow.
shroud mode and went attacking. He didn't really get hurt, but he escaped from like using inflict wounds to rot the death tyrant's teeth to escape, and
I
then
can't
you know
believe his fucking spell didn't hit. I'm like, dude, come
how
on.
quickly, dude. But you know, after as soon as he Sterling realized that you know all of the fighting had stopped, he had collapsed, and around that time, Sterling. Last thing you remember is basically being shot by one of these energy
Force
sucking
beam, I
rays.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, from the and next thing you know, while you're kind of asleep and unconscious, you're being propelled through stars and it's almost like kind of like you're just going hyperspeed all of a sudden in basically what kind of looks like the super like space and the astral sea. And you kind of blink a little bit, and you find yourself now in a field of forget-me-nots. And there are two figures standing inside the field. And you see a very, very large lady, a very large lady, giant woman,
Giant
basically.
Giant
woman.
woman.
And she's completely in silver blue, and you recognize this as your goddess Oral. And she kind of steps towards you, and she kind of goes, Sterling.
Sterling he's kind of looking around a bit frantically. And he looks up at this massive lady. and he there's a bit of like a realization in his face, and he kind of like bows his head a little bit, and he just replies, yes, Lady Oral? Where... What happened? Where'd... Actually... And he kind of looks around a little bit more. He's like, where'd he go? I gotta keep an eye on... Wait. Weren't we just...
That is not important right now.
What happened? Why are you here? Where are we?
We are on the edge of life and death.
Oh. But... Wait, I actually died? But...
And she just kind of looks at you coldly and expressionless. And then she kind of just looks off to her side, and this is kind of when you see another smaller figure, and this time blonde and very familiar, kind of worried but welcoming expression of your friend Willow, as she kind of steps forward and she goes, Sterling.
Sterling's eyes like go wide, and then a big smile comes up on his face, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, Willow, you'll never believe what's happened."
She goes, I think I heard a little bit when Oral told me to come along. But still like to hear your side of things.
We were on this crazy adventure. We were with pirates. We sailed into this crazy cavern thing, and then there were zombies, and he just keeps like rambling on about like the creatures that they've seen and stuff.
It's funny because as you are kind of rambling, she kind of walks up to you, and at first you thought it was perspective, but she's taller than we remember.
Yeah, he's looking up at her like, oh yeah, and there was this little ghost of a baby Leviathan, and then there was this big skull thing, and then it was shooting lasers, and then he like kind of like registers how tall she is. He's like, wait a minute. And he kind of like looks down at himself, and he notices how small his hands are, and he's like, again, what? And then
A little bit at this.
he kind of looks down at his chest too,
Mm-hmm.
and he remembers that laser beam that had hit him,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yep.
he says, "Oh, I died." And then
Oh.
and he looks back up at her. But I think
Mm-hmm.
when he looks back at her, he's like normal size again.
Yeah. And Willow kind of meeting your gaze, she goes, well, from what I've been told, wasn't the laser that got you.
I I must have already been. And he kind of like looks between her, like from eye to eye. You know that thing in the movie where they look from eye to eye?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he stares at her for a moment, and then he brings her very swiftly into a hug.
And she kind of goes into that embrace and hugs you really closely, and she goes, "I missed you, Sterling."
I missed you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you that night that Emberwood was attacked. I tried to get to you, I really did, and I couldn't.
She just kind of smiles softly and she goes, "I know you did your best."
Hmm.
And she kind of just kind of holds your hands, um, kind of both of them like kind of all, like how when you both stand and you like hold hands in the front, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of like that. And she kind of squeezes them a little bit. And she goes, "So, I hear that you're now an adventurer."
Yeah, I am. I've met a really great party. I've kind of gotten them into quite a bit of trouble, but I think you would like them if you know, if you're able to meet them. I think you all would be really good friends.
I mean, I am a little jealous you actually get to travel, but glad you're doing it. I think it's good for you.
I I wish you could be here with me, or I I wish you could have been there with me. I think you would have had a lot of fun.
I mean, still remember me, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm with you.
I suppose so.
But it would suck if you forget about me, and then I would be dead for real. But as long as you think about me and you're doing this for yourself and getting to grow as a person, then just know that I'm happy and I'm glad for you.
I don't think I could ever forget about you. I mean, who else would beat me up for being stupid?
So at least that doesn't change.
My party, though. I I can't believe I actually died. There's still so much I want to do. I have my party to protect too. I can't just
And
abandon them like this.
as you kind of like express that, Willow kind of opens her mouth to say something, but this time Oral, towering over you two, kind of interjects and says, "It is not your time yet. There are things you still need to do for me."
Oh,
And she kind of looks at you very coldly and almost kind of looking not necessarily past you, but like deeper, like she's trying to look in your gaze. Um, and she says, "I'm sending you back, as you have not finished your missions. I
oh,
expect many good things from you. Do not disappoint."
you're sending me back? You can just do that?
This is a unique case, but I will be sending you back as your job is finished, and this job must be finished.
I see. Okay. And he kind of looks at Willow a little bit like apologetically.
Mhm. And she kind of looks for a moment. You see that she looks a little sad. And there's a little bit of that squeeze in your hands. Um, and she kind of goes over and hugs you again, and she goes, "All right, it's good seeing you again. And you gotta promise me you gotta be less stupid. Just because I'm not there to beat you up doesn't mean you still get to be there."
Oh, I'll try. I'll try to not be stupid. It's a little tough.
And kind of like knocks you a little bit on the shoulder a little bit. Um, and she goes, just keep living, at least for me. Get that second chance.
Yeah. I'll make sure to do you proud. I'll keep on adventuring, and I'll keep you in my mind as I do so.
Kind of smiles and she kind of hesitantly lets go and steps back. And as she kind of steps back, you can see a little bit of that mist that's kind of surrounding this field kind of envelop her as she appears. And Oral now kind of almost merging in mist in a way, kind of just see her kind of cup her hands and just kind of pushes back as the almost like a ray of frost in a way at you. You can feel like the chest of yours, almost very similar to what was that image you had in your dreams before you died, that dagger in your chest, now pushing you back, and you're almost kind of flung, almost like a rope, kind of like pulling you back. And as you kind of pull back, you don't see anything other than just darkness, and you feel that kind of tug, pull and pull and pull, almost making you a little nauseous in a way because of how fast you can feel your body moving. And you stop, and it's still dark. And as you're there, you kind of look around, and you realize you're on your knees. And you look up, and there's this figure standing very close to you. It's almost surprising because of how close they're just in front of you. And you don't really see anything but just dark armor in front of you, and like almost kind of your head is where that chest piece is. And your eyes kind of adjust a little bit in recognizing what you're seeing, and in this reflection, you see yourself looking at it, but something's a little off. It's you, but your eyes, that's it. And that's where we're gonna pick up to the rest of you guys. So Cyril, and Karia, and the unconscious Sterling.
Oh my god.
Makaria, well, after she did Spear the Dying,
Mhm.
can she check it? Oh, he's breathing, right? We confirmed he's breathing and everything. Okay. Sterling should be stable. He's not waking up though. Makaria's gonna try like shaking his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, so when you kind of shake his shoulder a little bit, Sterling, that's when you suddenly wake up.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. That's fucking plankton, that plankton meme. Like, no, he does wake up and he's like wincing. And he kind of grips his oh.
Fade in.
He kind of like he kind of opens his eyes. He's like, oh god, is it done?
You just leave Makaria.
Is everyone still alive? Is it dead?
It's dead. It's dead. I'm glad you're alive, Sterling.
Yeah, and he like kind of like gives like lifts up. I feel like he's still laying on the ground. He just lifts up his hand to give a thumbs up. He's like, yeah, glad to be there.
Help me.
Oh.
Sterling's too heavy.
With that, I think like Cyril just rushes in and then gives Sterling a hug.
Be careful. His chest is still.
I know. It's great.
But he wraps his arm around Cyril, gives her a hug too.
I'm just glad I didn't have to kill you, Sterling.
I'm glad you didn't have to kill me too.
And I'm glad you guys found me this hat because I don't think I could have saved you without it.
The hat? Oh, the hat. That's right.
Yeah.
You like the hat?
It's been useful.
Nice. I'm glad.
Something was going on with you, Sterling. Something internal.
Yeah, I mean, I died.
You died,
Yeah,
and then you didn't die.
That's exactly what he looks like. Oh my god, Beyond the Boundary, I forgot about that anime. That was
Had
good.
to say for years. Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gone. So that was the thing. But thanks
Yeah, when I
for
saw your white hair standing over me
It
while I woke up, I thought,
didn't happen
ah,
again.
yeah. I thought,
That is
man,
again.
I guess I have to keep my promise. But then you fell and you were unconscious. You were back to normal, and you weren't waking up. And for some reason, you were also still dying.
wait, it happened again? How's
Yeah.
that how's that possible? I mean, I was dead.
Well, you didn't kill or attack me like you did Jaren. You just healed yourself and
Yeah, I see how it is.
Right.
You're not wrong. But
Oh,
Damn.
um
You just hate that much.
I I I don't have any memory of this.
the tyrant got you and its maw, and it took.
Yeah.
Is that
As you
why
kind of
it
like
feels like my body's been split in half a little bit?
Yes, it was. I'm sorry. It was a unpleasant
is that
sight.
what happened when I was
Yeah.
unconscious?
Yes,
Oh my.
I wonder if that's what
it bit you.
did it then. I
yeah,
remember
you
the
kind of look
laser.
down. You see like these pierce markings, like almost like a shark biting you on your side. Like kind of like you see
Got
parts of it.
shark
But
attack.
yeah,
Shark
you kind of
bit
look
you
like you got
off.
split. Yeah.
You
Ah,
you think you can heal yourself?
uh, I
Um,
I only have one spell left. Wait, no, I have two. But wait, how's everybody else doing?
Well,
um,
Jaren and Zoe are stoned.
they're they're f- they're fine, I think.
You look
Wait,
over.
Jaren too?
Yeah,
Yep.
Jaren on the
he's on the
floor,
floor
curled up
there.
too.
He's like planking on the floor.
No, he's the me. He's the
Yamcha pose.
Yamcha.
Yeah,
Yamcha.
No, we got Pompeii. Duh.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
doing the puppet.
I feel like kind of when you're looking there, you see his backpack like start to glow and you see Forge coming out. Um yeah. Yeah, if you want to play as Forge, you're more than welcome to.
Forge.
He's gonna crawl
Or
out like really slow, like with a little like brrr, like a cautious croak because he's not
Oh,
sure what's going on.
Oh no.
Forge back in the
oh,
backpack right now.
Forge.
I think you
Hey,
guys are a lot
buddy.
better off handling him. He doesn't like me.
Yeah, I'll get him.
I, I
Gonna
don't know
jump
how much
out.
you like me.
Sarah like approaches him slowly, like with her hands
Oh,
out, like, hey, buddy. Oh.
Animal
oh.
hand.
He's gonna
What's he doing?
kind of back up away from you. He backs up into Jaren, who he notices is now stone, and he gets really like he gets scared, and he starts he like puffs up a bit to kind of like
Ah.
tell Trill like back up while he's trying to like check on Jaren.
Cyril gives him some space.
Seeing that he's petrified,
So
he
sad.
is gonna guess that he is like iron toads, because iron toads have a sort of like internal furnace thing.
Mm-hmm.
He is guessing that he is just cold. So
Oh my
he
god.
No.
is he's gonna like hop on to
Yeah.
him and try to see if he can warm him with his belly.
Aw.
That's really fucking sad.
Oh.
Wait, can someone who's petrified be melted?
I don't know.
Oh god.
Forge, maybe we shouldn't warm him up too much.
Or
Don't
he'll be
worry, Forge.
okay.
We'll
We
fix
just
him.
need to. We need to find a way to bring him back.
He just needs to sleep right now, okay, Forge? Just fine.
He is eyeing everyone really like cautiously. He knows you guys, but he's like, "What just happened? My dad."
What happened to my dad?
My dad's cold.
Papa.
My dad's cold.
Sterling kind of like gets up off the ground and like dusts himself off. He's like, "Oh man, we have to. There has to be something in here to unpetrify them, right?"
We can look. Cyril, stay with the toad.
Okay. I'll get the bag. Orange, come on. It'll be okay. Come on, buddy. I know.
Should we
The bag is
investigate?
to Jaren, by the
Wait.
way.
It is
Wait.
Jaren.
The mom. No.
Jaren. It is stone with Jaren.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
What? 10. I'm not seeing anything.
Sterling's gonna guide himself and then see if he can search for anything that could be useful in this situation. Basilisk oil, anything.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, Jaren.
Can he guide Cyril too?
Guide Cyril.
Sure, here,
Alright,
Cyril. Here, gives you a pat on the back. Help me look. I can't quite concentrate.
I guess I'll look after this toad.
Okay.
Oh
19.
my god,
19.
19. Yeah.
Wait, what is
Oh.
investigation take?
That's a, believe that is, it's intelligence. I can see what's in -1 from.
Right. I'm gonna see if Forge, seeing everyone kind of looking around, will also.
See if he'll look
Oh,
around.
he's a fellow
Yeah.
party
Cyril.
member.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Cyril, as you're kind of looking around, oh, nice.
Wow,
You
the
can't
Forge.
help but notice all of these kind of murals of leviathans kind of around, and as much as the rest of the like area that these places had been vandalized, this looked like it might have been a temple at one point in time, and it's really left untouched, other than just massive amounts of money in the water. You see gold in the water. You see like chests. You see statues lit around, piles of statues that have got tossed around during a fight in the past. Skeletons. You can see some little ash clouds of some people who might have disintegrated. So, but yeah, the space that you're in right now, this is a temple, or what the
Oh my
druids
god.
would be.
Oh.
And it's pretty clear that they probably would have been worshiping or had paid respects and homage to the Leviathan.
Oh, okay. Oh. Cyril's gonna approach the fountain with the coin?
Yeah. So the fountain with coins, and as you kind of approach it, you can see the portal ominously above you pouring in water into the fountain.
Oh boy. Ay, 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 ay.
Cyril, be careful.
I know.
You have the seed, and I saw the ichor come out of that thing, but maybe that was the undead thing we just killed.
So maybe Sterling should check the water. if it's icky.
I'll go take a look. He hobbles over with his
Careful.
HP.
Be careful.
With a 4, it looks like water, the fountain with coins in it.
I think it's normal.
Okay. Well, does Cyril think it's normal? I think.
So, from what you can see, this is very pure water. Very, very pure water.
Oh,
Very pure.
very pure. Is it like similar to
As
like
if,
the healing water?
no, I mean, it's similar, and it probably feeds into that spring. This is almost like the truest form of water. And
Oh.
you're probably guessing as it's water that's being sourced by the plane of water above you.
Oh.
Oh.
Water plane.
The water plane.
Me in the background. Whoa, play burn.
You are stoned.
Oh, no.
Does water from the water plane have any sort of anti-petrifying properties? Unpetrification
Go
properties?
for it.
We have to baptize Zoe.
That's what I'm thinking.
You,
Dip her in the water.
We have to
you can
get
do
the
it
water.
Wade
Yeah, you also just try it,
in
too.
water.
We might have to put this on her.
You know what? No, Sterling. Yeah, I think Sterling would just try it. Sterling's gonna grab.
Okay.
Oh, I guess he.
I'm gonna check though.
He has to
Wait,
empty his water flask.
I can't spell.
He's gonna
Yeah,
dump his
or-
water
I mean-
flask on the ground, and then he's gonna dunk it in the well, the fountain.
I only have
Okay.
a hunch,
Where are you
but I'm
dumping
not
that?
exactly sure.
Yeah.
In the
He's
corner.
gonna
Oh my
dump it.
god. Is
Are you
that
dumping-
water? Is that normal water?
So it's water, and it looks kind of magical. You have no idea what this is. This is something you've never
No,
seen before.
It's Sterling's water skin. Is that actual water?
Is that water or is that alcohol?
I think it's alcohol.
Water? God damn it.
Alcohol.
Okay.
It's his
Okay.
emergency stash. Leave him alone. You guys always take his stuff.
That's glass, dude.
He emptied it already. It's fine.
Yeah.
He
It's worth a
fills
shot.
it up. He fills it up with the water from the fountain, and he goes over to Zoe, and he starts to gently pour it from the top of her. Oh, if he can reach the top of her head on his tippy
I
toes.
think
You
you need help?
Yeah.
Here.
Uppies.
Puppies. Old.
Thanks, Sarah. I just need a little bit of a boost. I'm almost there. She's really tall.
I know.
So as you kind of pour the water on top, nothing seems to happen. And there's this moment of, that was like a good shot. And, I mean, I guess Forge would notice this because he's the one who held the highest on the investigation. And I guess Cyril too. You notice kind of one of the murals towards the back of the room. The stones for what the eyes would be start to glow. And then
Gordon
another
notices this because he was
set of
ripping
eye
pieces
things.
off.
I know he was chewing
Oh
on
my
them.
God.
That's gonna make him stop.
What's he doing?
And
He
you're
piled up the big stones next to Jaren.
Like, excuse me.
And so as you guys kind of watch, and I guess the rest of you guys who are Mikari and Sterling, you notice as the eyes of all the mosaics within the room for the Leviathans start to glow, and their eyes kind of seem to have this piercing blue that almost matches the portal, and almost kind of like the
Gosh.
Leviathan spirit of the baby. Snakes, kind of like spectral snakes, seem to kind of like bend out of the mural and kind of start swirling around the portal and around the water. And they start swirling around Zoe, and you can see their beings kind of go and absorb into the stone. And there's a moment of pause, and you see the stone eyes of Zoe start to glow that deep blue again. and you see cracks starting to form onto Zoe. And it kind of makes you guys freak out a little bit because, like, oh no,
Oh.
Zoe's breaking. Until you see a piece that falls off, shows a little bit of that red skin that Zoe has. As more pieces fall off, and Zoe, you take a huge gasp of breath, and you realize you're still in. You almost like time had sped up, where one moment you were fighting a giant skull death tyrant, the next you see concerned sights of Sterling, Cyril, and Macaria looking at you.
What happened? The last thing I remember
Zoe.
seeing was that giant undead skull.
Oh, I'm so glad that actually worked.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
And Sterling goes in for a hug.
I like
Oh
Cyril
my
too.
Group
god.
hug.
Oh, thank goodness.
Zoe, you're alive.
Oh dear. I'm so
So,
stiff.
yeah, you feel your stiff bones and that petrification starting to wear off. And you kind of have this lingering feeling that your job here is not.
Oh, do you think we can also do Jaren next? If this works.
Oh, we can try.
Try.
Sterling is gonna go fill up his water skin again. And then he'll quickly bring it over to Jaren and try the same thing.
Forge is gonna go and
Forge.
block.
No. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Forge,
oh.
hang on, he's thirsty. He's just
Forge.
thirsty.
Oh, Forge. It's
And you
okay.
hear like
Forge.
Cyril?
Forge. Do you want me to do it, Forge? I just want to give him some water. He just needs some water. We're gonna try.
Do you want to make an animal handling?
animal handling check.
Oh my god.
Here, let me guide you. You know, maybe he'll add a D4.
Oh,
I would also do
Forge.
an animal handling
Cyril.
check. Just
Yeah, my guide. Yeah, me guidance. Me guide. 14.
14. I feel like that's enough. Apprehensive,
Yeah.
but enough.
Yeah.
Uh,
He still puffy, sort of like scoots a little and he eyes you like he's watching you carefully.
I'll be careful.
You see his like throat starting to like like inflate.
Wrapping up. Wrapping
Oh,
up.
whoa, hang on. Oh, just take it
Don't
easy,
just-
man.
But he doesn't spit anything out. You just hear like a and you see the smoke come from his like nostrils.
Aw.
He's just
Warning.
upset. Oh, it's okay. Okay, and then like Cyril just like slowly, I guess, pours the water
Pours
like
it on Jaren.
on Jaren's face, like near his mouth, I guess, trying to
and-
simulate drinking.
And as you do that, there's a moment's pause. Another moment's pause. Sadly, nothing seems to happen. It seems like the
Wait,
Leviathan stone only really worked once.
Oh
we
no.
might have to play the waiting game with this. Ugh.
Oh, I mean, he's kind of, moving him might be okay.
Yeah.
He's kind of curled up.
He might be. He's a bit heavy.
Yeah, I mean, we could put him in the Void Chamber amulet.
Good idea.
Did is the toad still outside of the bag?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Is the what?
The forge is still out of the
Yeah, the version
bag.
of that.
Oh, how can we get
the
the
frog's out of the
bag?
bag. Oh no.
How can we get the bag?
Can we get the bag off of him? No, it's
Look at
probably
No,
stone,
it's
huh?
stuck.
I mean,
Yeah.
Forge can still follow you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
If
like
he
a
wants
little,
to.
like a Pokemon.
Oh wait, doesn't Sterling have a bag of treats?
Yeah, he
Or
does.
did? Yeah, he does.
He does.
All
He
right,
does.
Here, Forge.
come on.
Come here. We need you to get off of Jaren, okay?
Come
He's gonna hold out
here.
dig through his bag, he's gonna grab a treat, he's gonna hold it out.
Come
And
here.
go through some
I guess you need
space
an
over
animal
on the
handling.
side.
He at
Yeah.
first is like gonna back up, and then he sees the food, and he's like, "Can you roll one more like animal handling?"
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh my god. Guide yourself, I
Come
guess.
on.
That's wrong.
Here.
Huh?
Hmm?
I think that's
Hmm?
It's enough
Good
for him
enough.
to like
it's enough for him to like
get
not
off of Jaren.
attack. Yeah, he'll get off of
Yeah.
Jaren.
He's like,
But he won't eat the food.
he wants
He's
the
like really
food.
cautious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
little guy, little Forge. We're gonna put, and then he's gonna point to Jaren. We're gonna put him inside of here, and he shows like the amulet. Here, okay? He gives like a thumbs up.
He's eyeing you like
He's really looking at the.
He's gonna be fine.
Speak with animals, this guy.
I don't know that spell. I can't even learn that spell.
I might.
Damn it.
I should.
Oh, Zoe,
Oh,
you know
maybe.
that spell?
Yeah. Zoe, can you talk to Forge?
Did you talk to-
Let me see. Looking for the spells section on the online version today.
I wish
That
I
is
had this
over
listed.
Action.
It's okay.
If I have to, I can just show him how this thing
Yeah.
works.
Wait,
I
I think
can-
he'll get upset.
I can put Jaren in and out again, and in and out again, so he understands he's okay.
Jaren, return.
Yeah,
Spells.
Jaren, I choose you.
Yes, I do. Speak
We'll
with
just, like, zap him,
animals. I
right?
will use
Karen uses the
a
harden.
first level spell slot for that.
Yeah, it's a
You're
first level
Target.
spell.
Yep.
Oh, I
Has.
can't.
I do.
You have it? Alright. Would
Yes.
you like to use speak?
Animals.
Come up with an accent for Forge right now.
Yeah, no.
Hey, it's a me, Forge.
Fuck you! It's me, you fucking Forge.
Oh gosh.
Or hello.
Alright. Yeah. With animals, yeah. And if you want to speak as Forge, you're more than welcome to.
He better not be Italian.
Oh, okay. What do you say to him?
Hi, Forge. Do you understand me?
Who are you? What happened to my dad?
It's okay. I pointed at Jared. Is that your dad? Can he see that? I don't know if he can see from how he's.
He's cold.
Poor baby. I need to warm you up. We need to warm you up. So we're gonna try and put you in here.
Let the frog know that we're gonna put Jaren into this amulet and that he's gonna be okay in there, and we're gonna fix him.
Yes, he's gonna be all right. It's gonna be great. But he'll be back. We need to warm you up in the meantime. He'll be completely fine.
What that
Just
cold
nice
guy
warm
say?
up.
He's gonna steal him?
Cold guy.
No,
What did he
no. We're
what did he
helping
say?
him. He said
What
cold
is the
guy.
cold guy?
The
What are
cold
you gonna do?
guy.
Steal him?
No. It's for his own protection. We're letting him heal uninterrupted.
Just let him know that we have a way to move him and
We
bring
have a way
him
to
back
move
to
him.
the ship without hurting him.
Yes, we have a way to move him to get him where we need to go safely. The ship.
It's safe.
Yes.
And he looks over at Sterling. It's like it's a
Sterling
glare.
just kind of
He
nods his head and thumbs up. Like, yeah, whatever she said.
the cold guy won't touch him, I guess.
I
And
would have one of
he-
you guys do it, but I mean, we don't really have the time, I think, to sit here for an hour for you guys to attune.
No.
He carefully kind of steps to the side, gives room for you to
Okay.
grab him.
Sterling's gonna slowly, and like show Forge as he's doing it. Like, hit the
Yeah.
amulet. Put it in
He's
the
just eyeing you the whole time, eyes locked on. Like,
I get performance anxiety. Sterling thinking in his head. Ah!
It just makes him look extra guilty, unfortunately.
I know.
I know.
I know. And he's gonna use the Void Chamber amulet on Jaren.
So he pretty much grabs stone body and it goes into
Oh, you cutting out,
Oh, you're
Jen?
cutting out, Jen.
drop it because of the
You're getting robot-y.
oh, it's probably because I'm in the here we go. Let me lean a little
Yeah,
closer.
get out of your
There you
room.
go. I'm in that room.
He said,
Right. Should probably be here.
Or it's looking like.
But yeah, so you're able to pretty much grab Jaren's body into the void's chamber, with Ford's permission. And then yeah, Jaren is now safely inside the void chamber.
Sterling kind of eyes looks inside of the thing. 'Cause he can see it. He can see, right?
Yeah, you
Really
can
small.
you just see a stony body.
Yeah. Okay.
He can't
Zoe,
heal
can
in
you-
there, can he?
No. Well, I mean, it stabilizes the creature, but he's petrified, so he's just in limbo pretty much right now. Zoe, can you tell him that if he looks into here, you can actually still see him, so he knows that he's okay?
Yes. Here, Forge. The cold one would like to tell you. No offense. No offense.
The cold
I would
one.
like to tell you because that's what Forge thinks. I'm getting his like
They called you
ease
the
up
cold
on you
guy.
slowly.
Cold one?
The cold guy. My bad.
Like-
I escalated it.
I'm not
The cold
mean.
guy. The cold guy. The cold
I
guy.
think
No.
he means
Cold?
temperature-wise.
Oh,
Yeah, frost.
temperature. I
That's
thought
what he
you
calls
meant like
because of the temperature.
rude.
No,
Unkind.
no, not at all. She gets super flustered at being misunderstood.
Sterling kind of kneels down and kind of holds the amulet out so that Forge can see inside of the little like
Look there.
gem things, the window
Wait.
gem.
Oh no, wait, Forge has the same. So I guess
Or does
Do I
it
do an intelligence? No.
yeah, if you want, make an Arcana check with Forge, which I think is just intelligence.
Can you just see with his eyes?
That'd be D20 minus 1.
Yeah.
Mm.
If
13.
he thinks this is to see if he's good, but 13 I think is fine. Yeah, you know enough to not eat it.
You know,
Oh my
I was
god!
thinking he was like gonna like try and eat it.
No!
Yeah.
He just saw Jared go in there.
He's food driven. He's
His
Who's your
attention
friend?
span is not very good.
Forge.
Damn.
he'll peek in there and he sees him and he's
buddy.
like
Yeah.
small.
Well, he sees
He's
his dad.
Papa.
And Sterling will put a few treats out in front of him as well as like a positive reinforcement. This is a good thing.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
He'll take them.
Phew. Okay. Well, that's taken care of, kind of. Who wants to? I guess it can't be me to lead Forge, or make sure he stays with us.
I will say probably by now, the Death Tyrant has finished disintegrating, and you hear a large stony item drop.
What?
What?
Stony
Wait, is it
item?
the what is it? We still need to
And
find the
you guys-
lens.
And you see just a black, how do I describe this? Like almond
Oh,
looking shape.
Sterling
Ominous?
kind of steps in front of Cyril.
Oh.
Can I take a look?
He's to try and body block.
I shouldn't touch that.
If that is what I'm thinking, you need to
Can I
be careful.
detect magic from it?
I'm like, are you thinking I shouldn't touch that?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
There is a risk. It could be a thing.
Hells, not again. God.
Oh wait, Zoe, you have the bag of coding, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Maybe put that in there.
Forge is gonna make his way over. He's gonna try and eat it.
No!
No.
Okay. Throws it in the bag
Arya grabs
immediately.
Forge.
Are you sure
Makaria,
want to
you
do
take
that?
1d4 fire damage as you touch Forge with your bare hands.
Well, I have gloves on.
Oh, well, this still
Oh.
burns you with the heat in terms. So, see here, I don't have my dice with heat, so I'm gonna roll a
Okay.
1d4
Ouch.
for you.
That's fine.
Yeah. Forge is hot.
Forge.
Laserhill's going, Makaria, wait! No.
Here you go.
I mean, if she has leather gloves, I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
It should
Alright,
not.
yeah, I think 3 points of damage is fair. Forge is a mini furnace, so I think
He's
that's
like,
fair.
Yeah.
he's like, it's like touching a hot oven.
Yeah.
Youch!
It's not like I haven't done that before. Ah.
I know, I feel it.
Ouch.
So,
Forge, don't. It's not food. Not food.
Zoe, tell him it's not food!
It's not food, it's not food, please.
He's kind of standing there like,
Sterling shakes the bag of treats. The bag of
He's-
nuts and bolts.
is it? He's running back over to there.
See,
Oh
look
my
at
God.
food. This is
He's
food.
hungry.
Here you go, buddy. For coming
Okay.
back, he gives him another treat.
Can we
Free
assess?
call, let's go.
Can we assess the object?
yeah,
No.
can I have you guys make an investigation check? Or Arcana.
I'm gonna investigate all the way from over here.
Fuck.
It's like, I'm going
Fuck.
far away.
I did
it's hard to see
Arcana.
from the, okay, so
13.
13.
I guess to investigation.
You can just, as you kind of step a little closer, you look, and from when you guys were standing, it just looked like a black stone. And when you're looking closer, you are starting to see almost like this black mist emanating from this stone.
Oh,
Okay, Cyril, do not come closer.
that's what I thought.
Sterling still is body blocking Cyril. Weren't you the one that landed the killing blow? Was that you?
She was. She was.
Okay. Sterling's
It
gonna
was-
continue
it was
to stand directly in front of Cyril.
Yeah, there's some black mist coming out. Can I, is there any magic? Can I detect magic on it?
You detect magic.
Cyril's-
It is
Cyril's not
strongest
allowed to double
the
tap any
primal
ever again.
force of necrotic energy.
It's primal necrotic energy?
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay, say that out loud.
What does that mean?
Zoe?
What does that do?
Yeah.
Something I definitely shouldn't touch.
It's, is it possible to put it in your bag without touching it?
do a
If
scoop?
I lower it over it, I think so.
Yeah.
I
can
would
try
need to be
that.
very
How do you
well.
do that?
If Forge is amicable, it'll be easier, of course.
He's
But
fine now. He's chilling.
Yeah. He's distracted by
I
the
just-
treats.
as long as he's
So
not
we can,
bothered
we
by
can't
the
have-
cold portion.
yeah. We can't have Forge touch this primal necrotic energy stone. But I just want, we just need to put this black stone into a bag somehow, and it's really emulating necrotic energy, and
Emanating.
I-
Oh, shit.
yes, it's not. I don't think it's anything that we should be touching.
It's not good.
Got it. I can probably pick that up without touching it.
Hey,
Like a
so
doggy
you-
bag?
Yeah, doggy bag.
Doggy
was-
style.
Yeah, you just kind of go like, okay, grab
the
the bag.
the bag inside out and then just yeah.
Well, if you put the cooling bag inside out, all its content falls out. So I will say
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
No, it's just you just grab.
No, I was
Do
gonna
the best-
try. What could we do?
But do you
What if we get a curved, like slightly scooped stick with 2 prongs? And try and pick it
Oh,
up.
can we find a stick?
you know what? What you can't find
Chopsticks.
sticks. We can rib.
Giant
How
chopsticks.
big is this black rock?
It is
thing?
about the same size. I think it's about half a foot wide
Ooh,
and a little over a foot long.
That's a big
Well,
one.
Mm-hmm.
that's a big stone.
Big stone.
Yeah,
What in the
big
world?
stone. Does that even fit in the bag?
Oh, it will. It will fit in the bag.
It'll fit in the other dimension. Hmm.
Is there like do we see any like I don't know, I feel like it'd be pretty obvious if there was like a little slot that a seed could go into like anywhere.
Sorry, what was that?
There's
A
no
slot where the snake can go into? Is that what you
like
said?
yeah. Like I don't know if we
Something
could
that-
see any like magical ley lighty
Oh.
type things so we could put the seed back where it was. If it was supposed to
It
be
was
here.
from the skull.
It was it was pretty much within the skull. Basically, Markara, you would know this because I think your arcane knowledge is high enough. The Death Tyrant had consumed and absorbed the seed of corruption. This is a seed of corruption.
Oh my god.
Okay, I will let Sterling know that this is a seed of corruption and it came from the Death Tyrant because it absorbed it. That's why it was so powerful.
That would make sense. But the seed doesn't belong anywhere around here? Is there any way for us to know where this seed belongs?
Yeah,
Like,
make
would we be able to put it
make an
back?
investigation check, Arcana check.
Fuck! Sterling! You know,
22.
Sterling still is in a bit of a daze from being revived.
Okay, yeah.
It's fine.
Got it at 22, I think.
And 22 as well. Okay. So, looking around, you kind of notice that the murals that are around here with the Leviathans and everything, and what you've seen around the town, you probably didn't see anything that showed a seed-like object, something similar to what you're seeing here now. But I will say, since you guys have talked to Ibis Alcor and Dr. Sayers, and I think Makari, you being kind of interested in the arcane a little bit, probably picked up on this. The seeds of corruption were planted in the material plane, or there's that theory that they were planted there to create the portals and these thinnings of the ley line, basically. And kind of looking around it, you're probably going, oh, that's why there was a lot of undead here. Anything that dies here becomes undead. Anything that touches seed becomes corrupted, like the water probably touched the seeds touched the water, or the water touched the seed, becoming the weird water. And you kind of knowing your arcane knowledge of this seed was probably here, laying dormant before the druids. And it started getting active, and that's why the druids had to leave.
Okay, weird water forced us out.
Yes. Was here before the druids. Okay.
And I will say, probably knowing what you know about death tyrants and beholders and kind of the context clues of this place, you're probably getting the feeling that the beholder probably was drawn to this place because of the seed of corruption. And something happened when he absorbed it, turning him into a death tyrant lich beholder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's probably what happened.
Damn.
I don't think. I mean,
This holder.
I will also say, Makaria,
Mhm.
you probably get the feeling that this portal has been opened for a very long time because of the thinning of the ley lines and was here before the druids, but was probably caused because of the seed of corruption.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is causing that portal over there. If we remove it, doesn't that mean the portal will go away? Can I
Your
infer that?
arcane check, yeah, your arcane check. You would probably concur that probably getting rid of the uh, seed will probably cause a stabilization to the portal or potentially close it. This depends on the origin, and you're not really quite sure if the portal was ever there to begin with, or did it grow in size? But you can try to look at it right now. It's unstable because of the seed.
Okay. The portal is currently unstable because of the seed, but if we remove the seed, it might either become stable or it might close completely. Is this going to affect anything druidic related?
Druid?
Yeah. Really.
I feel like Zoe, you being an expert in this, can I have you make a history check for me?
A which check?
History.
History. Thank you. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Zoe. Had like multiple nat ones.
That is true.
Oh no, I got an extra thing in there.
Oh no.
Wrong thing. Whoops.
History.
See this one. I'm gonna guess it just did not click the thing I wanted. There we go. Ew. The dice still hate me. I've
Wait, she's an expert on
infuriated
this?
dice
Should
gods.
she get advantage?
This is yeah, let's give you advantage. Sure, why not? I
Okay.
feel bad.
Roll like
You
it.
rolled.
My
Yeah, so
finger hopefully should give me luck.
come on, Zoe. Come on.
Yeah. Come on, Bean.
Come
Help me out with
on.
this one.
Here, let me guide you. Can I guide?
There you go.
He's trying
Yeah,
to
sure,
guide
go
her
ahead.
also. Add a d4.
Go for it. Go for it.
See history plus 4? Or no, roll the d4 after. Yeah,
You do
roll
plus
the
one
d4
d4.
after.
Okay, 14. Now roll a d4.
And then 1 d4. I didn't hear the plus in time before I hit enter.
Okay.
15.
50.
Okay, that's fair enough.
It's not that hey. Thank you.
15 better than 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any day.
So you kind of
Any day
looking
at
at
all.
this and kind of knowing some of the traditions that you know, it seems like there's the portal. When the druids came in here, they saw the portal and they built the temple around the portal, and potentially that the Leviathan is also drawn to the portal, as well as this being the purest form of water and being from the plane of water. And there is within the Druidic nature and religion and customs that the elemental plane are the purest form of element. And maybe this is why there was a lot of water druids who were just drawn to this particular place. And if you were to close it, it may take away the, like if the portal closes, then it will close off that access to water. But you seeing the damage that has been done by the Seed of Corruption, it will probably need a druid's touch to repair it.
Gotcha. I'll just have to work
Uh,
on that.
I see. So does that mean you can fix it?
Potentially.
Well, can we bag up the did we bag up the Seed of Corruption?
Have you?
Could we?
I think we got distracted.
Well,
Yeah, I think you guys did. You started looking
okay.
around. The seed's just
Scoop it up,
smoldering.
Zoe. Scoop it.
Alrighty. Scoop.
Alright, so carefully with your bag,
Carefully.
you're gonna try to scoop it. Because
Sterling's
of
From a
the
sideways angle and not an upside down.
I'm gonna have you make a sleight of hand to see how successfully you can get that bag around the seed without touching.
Got you. This is definitely a copy paste.
Do we have stone? The rock.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Use the rocks.
Oh yeah, wait, that's right, we were gonna get like chopsticks or something, like
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
ribs.
was gonna get a
Those
branch.
skeletons of the
We don't-
ribs.
Bridge, yeah. Oh wait,
Ribs?
Sterling
Yeah,
I think
ribs
still has
ribs.
his
Rib cage.
the thing
Oh
he
my
doesn't
God.
use
Rib
anymore.
scoop.
Sterling has this like
Oh.
walking stick thing.
9. Yaw.
Okay, so the sleight of hand would cover like chopsticks or something that you would use to maneuver with it. Zoe, as you are trying to put this in the bag and you're being as carefully as you're trying to balance this with using whatever's around. First, you kind of use stones, not quite getting enough grip to it.
Mm-hmm.
You then use kind of some ribs and you're trying to chopstick it and it's like too heavy. And it's weird because it's super, super heavy. It's like dense. Have you ever felt have you ever had those rocks where it's cinnabar and have you ever like felt those before?
Maybe once upon a time in geology.
Yeah, so a little geology lesson. Cinnabar is an extremely dense material, is where mercury breaks it down and turns not mercury, it's basically how you make quicksilver with mercury like that. And so it's super, super dense material. And so one little thing that may look like a potato can weigh about the same amount as like several bricks, basically. Yeah, it is just extremely dense, super, super heavy. And you kind of pick it up and it just snaps the bone. And you kind of use some other things that you can scrunch up around and try to maneuver it in. And as you're like lifting it up and it's like teeter tottering, you get your bag in there. And as you kind of slip it, it grazes your hand.
Ah, shit.
And you feel absolute coldness. And you can see these dark veins go up your arm. And there's some stuff that will happen here. Yeah, so your fingertips of where it touched go completely black, and you see these flashes of images in your head. You see your party feeding the death. You see the death tyrant watching the party enter into the temple from inside the portal. You see the absorption of this beholder turning into like almost like it's being played backwards, by the way. So you see the death tyrant almost becoming into the beholder that it once was. You see pirates. Wait, hold on, I got my timeline confused. You see the death tyrant attacking pirates as the pirates had locked up the death tyrant within the temple. It's screaming in rage because it wants but the pirates had left it in, actually leaving the captain inside to kind of sit there. You see again, and now you see the beholder arriving, blah blah blah. You see the pirates. You see the captain looking at it, kind of observing it, and kind of putting this into his treasure trove. You see it, kind of with the druids leaving, some of them getting sick. You see them starting their civilization in its glory days, and you see the first few druids arriving and noticing the portal within this area. Then you see visions of the Leviathan arriving, noticing the portal, and then you see the portal forming and developing. And lastly, you see a hand planting the seed ground or into the stone. And as that hand kind of reaches out to go, like you're seeing this in reverse, so you're seeing it kind of almost grab it and then putting it in. And what first kind of spots it, you see that it's the palm of the hand looks a little odd. You see a mouth within the palm, and that's the last thing you see. And I'm gonna roll something real quick. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Do not mind me.
Let's see what else sounds spooky.
Do not mind me.
Take
Roll
our
something.
ass and smell the.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
Okay.
Idara.
Gross.
Oh, is it
So-
part one? Hold on.
My
that's it.
second
You
favorite
kinda-
Naruto
I knew
You
it.
blink and you're
character.
back. The seeds in your bag, and that's it.
Oh.
This thing has
Is
had a
your hands
complicated
okay,
history.
Zoe?
Are you alright?
Is it
Yeah,
starting
you
to
alright?
recede or anything?
You look back, the veins are gone.
Oh,
No.
snap.
Hands back to normal.
You're not hurt, are you?
What happened?
No, I saw like this whole thing's origin story, I guess. And how it like arrived and the druids were here, but there was something odd with this person. They had a mouth in their hand.
Mouth in their hand. Can we do like a history or like religious check too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sterling's gonna see if he's studied anything religiously related to somebody with a mouth in their hand.
Ew. Is this religion or history?
Yeah.
Fucking Sterling.
You've never heard
I
anything.
don't know. Would it be history or religion?
It's both.
Both?
It's literally.
Both.
Okay.
Sterling tried religion.
By history.
Religion. I mean, isn't religion also history?
Relistory?
Relistory.
Historian.
I don't know. This is too far.
I forgot. Where's my where's my thing is right here. Well, is it the same either way? Okay.
20. Wow.
20.
Girl.
It's weird, and you don't really know this, but you remember from when you were in Candlekeep, you were looking at a particular book, and it was a book about dead gods. And I can't remember what the name of the god is, but one of their symbols that you saw in that book was a hand with a mouth and palm.
Wait a minute.
Well, that would make a lot of sense. With the dead god placing
One of
these
the
ley
dead-
lines.
One of the dead gods, I guess.
Well, so can we do a quick health check on Zoe before she does anything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
go ahead,
medicine? Medicine check.
Sterling will also help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
Damn.
11. Oh yeah,
20.
20. Good job, Sarah.
19.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm in Ruby's room.
You're in Willby's
She's
room?
like just checking her hand.
Room. It's actually better here. Yeah.
Okay, your hands
Yeah.
are fine.
So, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, you pretty
Sarah's
much.
checking her pulse.
Yeah. He seems fine, healthy.
Alright, looks like it didn't seem
Cyril,
to have any sort of negative effect on you.
well, we don't know that. Cyril didn't seem to have any negative effects on her either, right?
that's
The
because I
first.
didn't touch it. Oh, for the first time
Hmm.
before.
Like,
Uh,
what did you feel?
Felt very cold for
very
Zoe.
cold. Very cold.
And for Zero.
I blacked out. If I remember
Oh. Hmm.
vaguely.
Did you feel cold, Zoe?
I did.
And then what happened, Cyril?
Then I went into those visions I mentioned of its history and the
Right.
events leading up to the hand.
Well, you didn't black out like Cyril did, so I guess we're okay for now.
Just for me, and it was showing my history.
Your history?
Oh, my memories.
Oh. Huh. Zoe's on watch now.
Mm,
Yeah, please
All
let us
right,
know
fair
if
enough.
something feels off.
100%.
Okay.
I don't want to risk anything like being befouled again.
Yeah.
Can't touch that anymore either.
Yeah, and same goes for
Do
you
you
too,
think you'll
Cyril. If
be...
anything starts feeling weird too, please let us know.
Zoe, do you think you can do anything with the plane? Is it stable now? Is the plane stable? Is it still wonky? You leave it? The washer plane? Or portal?
Portal doing?
Sorry, what was the question?
I was like, is the portal still unstable?
You see this portal still unstable. If anything, it kind of looks worse. You can see more water being poured out.
Or no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Zoe, do you think...
Makaria, since you rolled really well on that arcane check,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, uh, oh, you actually even used detect magic, so I think you would know this too. It has very similar conjuration magic to the Pearl of the Sea. If anything, almost identical.
Oh. It feels just like the Pearl of the Sea.
What does that mean?
Zoe,
Yeah, what does that mean?
can Zoe do something? Druid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe, you had some sort
Right.
of like connection to the pearl, right?
Yeah, just
Do you feel any
it,
sort of
it,
connection with this portal?
I'm gonna concentrate on it and see if I notice anything.
Also, we still need to find the lens. Where's the lens at?
Oh, right.
But yeah,
Okay,
if I
Sterling.
focus
God.
on it, do I notice anything? Like with the pearl with
Um,
this
yeah, so you kind of focus on it. You can almost sense that there's this attempt of resonating. Um, like it almost wants to merge, kind of thing.
what kind of thing?
Kind of merging. Yeah, merging.
Merging.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't know if I like that.
Merge
So
into
yeah,
this.
it's almost like so it's almost like the uh um like almost like it's like a calling back uh from the sea. Yes. Or like the pearl of the sea per se. Excuse me.
What happens if we get the pearl of the sea?
Is it still in the door?
Yeah, it's still in the door.
Yeah.
The door is closed.
Oh no! Are we trapped in here?
Have you tried opening the door?
We have not. Sterling's gonna try to open the door.
The door opens.
Oh, cool. Okay. Can I take the pearl out of the door? Wait, it's high up, huh?
Yeah, it's 20 feet up. Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean,
Just
I
Cyril,
can
I need your help.
levitate.
Okay.
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 Well, they
20
do
feet.
that.
Do we have to do? Oh, that's nothing.
Here's my grappling hook.
Okay.
While they do that, can I look around for the lens if there is any? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I'll make a investigation for me. All right. So Cyril,
Oh,
trying to
I
get
did it wrong.
Make a
what are you? Sorry, is Cyril trying to do anything?
Am I trying to climb up again?
Yeah, are you trying to climb up again?
Okay.
Grappling hook.
Take out the
Oh
grappling
yeah.
hook.
Oh, she's trying to get Sterling up.
Yeah, she's trying to get
Yes.
Sterling. Okay, perfect. Make a strength check for me. Okay, so 13. Sorry, I'm like going through tabs for me. So,
Okay.
Cyril's doing that. Macaria, you see mountains of money in the water. You could also see potions inside, and you also see some jewelry in there as well. Animal figurine, a mug. You also see a strange-looking skull, and what did you roll? Oh yeah, you definitely would see this. You would also see a weird purpley orb. Actually,
Orb.
no, sorry, not purpley. It's gray. Excuse me, it's gray.
Okay, orb.
Oh.
Like a pearl.
My bad.
The orb.
Kind of. Yes, but it's like it can fit in your hand.
Is it the lens?
Okay, well.
Oh, the lens.
Please.
It's in the water, by the way.
Can I try to?
I could maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Can I with the water move it or?
I mean, how deep is this water?
Spots it's shallow, but it's like pretty deep. You would have to go dive in.
Oh, I am not
I
diving,
can
so.
breathe, but can I move the water to bring it up first instead?
There is a lot of water. It will take a while. I will say you can do it, but there is a lot.
It'll take time.
Yeah.
It's probably safest. I could dive down there though.
Yeah,
I don't know if that'd be any faster.
Yeah.
Does the water
Oh,
seem
It's that
normal?
pure water stuff, right?
thing. Yeah. Yeah, let's get the gold, get the jewelry.
Mishbe. Sorry, my child.
And that lens.
Okay,
The orb.
yeah, you want to go for the orb? Okay. So, oh, sorry, I'm just looking at the roll for the strengths for Cyril. So I would say with that, you can kind of struggle with after the exhaustion of the fight, but you're still able to get Sterling to go up to the grab the pearl of the sea if you need to.
Okay.
So that can happen around the same time. Zoe and McCarp reminds me what you guys were saying. Sorry, I have like a lot of stuff that I'm having, so I caught a little bit of that. But for just so I got that right, what are you guys trying to do?
She wanted Zoe to get the blob thing and also grab some monies.
Okay, grab some monies. All right, Zoe, are you gonna hop on in?
Yep, I can do that.
All right, sounds good. You hop on in.
We're
Stuff
looting.
and it's actually clear water.
Nice. Good, it's not
Um,
fouled, besmirched, or any other such
alrighty.
thing.
So, I will say, how much of this money are you trying to grab?
As much as I can feasibly swim back up with, for sure.
You grab uh a good handful. There's a lot of P in there. There's a lot of GP. Mostly GP. I
Sweet.
probably will say a handful would probably give you probably 200 PP, 200 gold pieces if you want.
Sweet.
200 PP.
Yep, 200 platinum
There's plenty
pieces.
left. There's
Hell yeah.
um you can grab the little like gray little orb thing. You for sure can.
Yep,
Uh
grabbing that.
be a medallion as well. That kind of catches your eye as well.
Had to dive into the ocean for a medallion once off a dead guy. Let's grab this one too.
All right, you grab a strange looking medallion. All right. There's also a few potions if you want some as well.
Couple potions wouldn't do any harm.
I feel like you're just like opening your bag and you're just putting it into the
bag of cold
into your bag of holding.
Yo.
It's a little wet and
Ooh,
soggy in there, but
supplies.
it's fine.
Yeah.
You just like every time you open it, just a few ice cubes start forming around you.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. So I would say probably a good 15 minutes of just grabbing as much as you can down here. I would say you probably collect probably let's go with 1,000 PP, 10,000 GP, let's go 800 SP, and then 400 CP.
Holy shit.
Dude, where do I put this?
Jeez.
Did
How
we
much
have a channel?
PP? 400?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm writing that down.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is. Can I also check if that blob orb thingy feels like a.
Yeah, I mean, now that you kind of see it on the surface a little closer, it looks very similar to the water lens that you saw.
Okay. But then is it giving out like the energy of like astral sea or?
It's like a gray mist. Make an arcana. Making you really use that arcana skill today.
What?
I'm really making you guys use the arcana skill today.
Misbehaved little one. Sorry. She's meowing from the closet. But yes, no death. Whew. Save. Checks, rather.
Things are getting robot-y for me.
Oh, no. Yeah, you kind of roboted a little. I don't know if it's me or you, so.
My internet.
It could be. So, kind of. Oh yeah, make an Arcana check for me to see about
Arcana, okay.
yeah, like what type of lens it is. Mm-hmm. See if you can discern that.
17.
It's very similar to the gray mist of the portal that you had taken into the astral sea.
It's the astral lens.
The lens, we found it!
Yeah!
Thank God!
Now what?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think we can just get the pirates over here and they can just lift the rest of the stuff? This is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the portal getting unstable or did they get fixed?
No, we still
The
haven't fixed that
portal
yet.
still is unstable. Now, I feel like by now Sterling's over with like the Pearl of the Sea.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I got the Pearl of the Sea. I don't know that we have the astral lens. I just got excited.
Yeah.
I got the pearl.
Also got the lens. Actual
You
lens.
did? Oh.
Yes.
You got the lens?
We still yes. I have it.
Confirmed. Correctly. They are very
Us unknowingly, you got the lens?
You got the lens? Yeah. Thank God.
That's the lens. It feels just like the portal we took to the Astral Sea. Okay, you got the Pearl of Sea. So what do we do with this, Zoe?
Here, and he'll hand it over to Zoe. I'm hoping maybe we can do something with this.
I should hope we could. Let's see. Let's see if it has any ties to that.
So, yeah. See here, let me ask you for the check. I'm gonna have you make a Arcana or Religion check.
Okay, let me see which one of those is better for me. I think they're about the same, but nope, religion's better.
Alright.
Religion is.
Turn upon your druidic religion.
Yes. My druid faith. I don't know if it'd be a religion.
Mm-hmm.
It would be fun if they just made it a faith check instead. Boom. 23.
No, nice. So, kind of thinking about it, and you're thinking about the mural and some of the stories that you've heard from your own tribe. And you remember these stories of druids don't use magic, they borrow magic. And when you cast spells, you're momentarily using a bit of that borrowed magic and releasing it back into nature. That's why your spells are needed space. And one of the biggest teachings that you've always been taught from druidic like backgrounds and teachings and principles is that everything must back in the world. Everything must return to nature. And you may need it for a momentary purpose. You may hold on for it a while, but just like life, when the body or the shell that you hold your soul in expires, your soul is sent back into the world. And your body uses, and whatever is left behind is there to kind of fertilize the land.
Yep.
Circle
of life and oneness with nature.
And it makes you wonder about the pearl and this mini little ocean you see within the pearl. And at first, when you first got it, you thought it was maybe like a scrying device. But it seems so much more connected, with Makaria saying that it's connected to the portal. It kind of gives you that idea.
What if it is? How can we test this is what she'd wonder next. Makari, you said you felt it was also connected to the portal. I think I'm seeing what you mean. Is there any way we can maybe utilize that fact? Do you think it'll hone us in somewhere?
Well, I don't know they'll stabilize or take us anywhere, but it does have similar properties, yes. And you said you feel drawn to it the same way you felt drawn to this people. So what do you I mean, I'm just worried that if core collapses, this entire place collapses.
Yeah.
From past experience,
That's
your
concerning.
DM loves to flush you out of.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can try putting the pearl in the portal. You can try holding it in the water.
I will
Oh.
try the
That's kind of
water
another approach.
first.
What?
I'll try the water first.
Okay.
I'll try putting the pearl in the
Do the
water.
well.
What happens? Wait, did I say the wrong W word?
So, so
Okay.
you're gonna place
It keeps breaking
the
up.
pearl kind of within the water in a way.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, you're more than welcome to try that.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So you kind of step in, and as you kind of place the orb into the water, it starts to glow, and you can see the portal start to undulate and water to kind of almost resonate. It's so close. It's almost like something is stopping it from resonating, connecting.
Huh. Interesting. There seems to be some sort of interference.
Maybe you should also touch the water.
What the?
Just walk into
There's-
this portal all wibbly wobbly.
Well, the portal is floating, right? Like it's above.
Yeah, it's up suspended in the air. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably should. Hmm.
They did say something about the touch of a druid. Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look myself up.
Remind me again, what exactly are you trying to do? So I know I'm getting this right.
It sounds like I'm trying to touch the portal.
Okay, so the
Let me lift
portal is
myself up with water.
up. So and it's suspended in. Um.
I would like to use the water to propel myself upward.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, you could do a little bit of control water, I guess.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. So kind of using the water, kind of sort almost like centered around that fountain, and kind of like with this panel of water, almost kind of like those like reverse tornadoes in a way. You kind of going up,
Oh,
holding the pearl of the sea in your arms as you go up, and you can feel the vibrations of the pearl sea getting louder and like stronger as you get closer to the portal. And the portal will almost resonating closer as well. Like almost like it's
interesting.
both revving up.
Like, it doesn't seem like there's interference to me up here right now. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what
It seems like almost the container of the pearl of the sea is what's stopping it from connecting.
You have to break it?
Interesting.
Break the pearl?
You have to
Oh,
break the.
snap. Should I? You guys?
There's something.
I mean, if the druidic teaching
If
is
there's one thing,
if the magic has to go
It
back
does
into
have to go back.
the world, then
everything must return.
maybe that pearl
Yup.
wasn't meant to be created.
Yeah.
Not for so long, perhaps.
Trapped water theory.
Water theory.
Yeah. If you have still water for too long, it
It's
turns
trapped.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna let it loose, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna do that.
And I imagine Zoe, you kind of hesitantly like hold out the pearl of the sea out to the below, and you look down and you see all the mosaics, the giant leviathan on the floor, kind of pointing towards the fountain. And there's this moment of like, I dropped it. There's no going back. And you just let go. And all of you guys hold your breath as you watch as the pearl sea rapidly falls to the ground and shatters. And there's this rushing sound of water that you guys hear all around you as almost all of the water in the room starts flowing reverse. Originally, it was flowing out from the portal, Now it's all flowing back into the portal. And there's this loud rush that you guys hear. And Zoe, kind of seeing that the water is kind of absorbing away from you, kind of quickly lower yourself down so you don't get sucked up away from into the portal with the water. And as you kind of safely land, the last bit of water with the pool sucks up to the portal and closes. And what once was a blue sphere pouring water is just, and potentially, maybe for the next millennium, this portal will stay closed.
Oh,
Oh.
Alrighty, it's
okay.
close then.
And the rest of you feel almost the air get lighter.
Oh.
Maybe it wasn't just the water that got, but maybe all of the taintedness in this area might have been sucked up as well. And like a forest after a massive fire, now feels barren, but have left new soil, ash, and nutrients for future generations to grow.
Nice.
We healed the
Nice.
land. Let's go.
Ah.
Let's get back to the pirates.
Does
They
everything
can
feel like?
leave the rest.
Does everything feel calm?
Mm,
No rumbling,
Yeah,
crumbling.
it's peace.
Mhm.
You know, everything feels
No
calm.
aftershock.
No, yeah, I know.
No, you don't feel anything. Don't see anything.
Oh, we did promise the pirates salute. So, let's go tell them.
So back to the pirates.
Yeah. With all the
Wait, why
water
am I
gone, is
making
everything
this?
like exposed?
It's like it looks like
Oh, you have to go out of the temple to see.
Well, I mean, like just here in the temple, like
Oh
all
yeah,
the
on
stuff
the
that was under the
yeah,
water.
all the coins. Yeah, all those the leftover treasures are there.
Oh my goodness.
I actually will
Oh my
say
God.
you will see a soggy notebook.
Oh,
Oh,
You have
is that
to
a
grab
journal?
that.
It has to.
You have to grab.
Oh boy, Jaren's gonna have a
Sarah,
field day.
pick it up.
Yeah, let's go grab
I
it.
don't pick it up.
Yeah.
Please, for me.
Kind of open
Okay.
it up and you
Let's
see
look at the
just
notebook.
quickly look. This is the captain's logs and journal from the captain of the Dark Marae.
Wow.
Oh. I guess we know what happened. The captain of the Dark Marae.
We can sell this for a lot of money.
We should read it. Maybe later though.
We should. Yeah,
Yeah.
Before we sell
Let
it.
Jerry have
Before we sell it.
We could probably sell it later or give it to the pirate
Wait, let's
museum
see.
somewhere. Do those exist?
Well,
We
let's
can give it
wait.
to
I get.
Oh, Ibis Elcor! He
Oh.
loves history stuff. I think.
Yeah.
That's why I got
And
that
maybe
help.
he'll let us use the astral, the lens thingy. The
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, he'll have the only journal from the Dark Marae. That's an incredible story to have. Collector's item.
Yep.
Ooh.
He is a collector,
only-
and it'll be a thank you for letting us
Yeah.
use the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Awesome.
trade-off,
Yeah.
if you will.
Alright.
But we did
I've
get
only-
the astral seal lens, so.
Yes.
Well, he has the cosmos for the telescope
Yeah.
for it.
I know. Okay.
Let's make our way back to the pirates.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, come
So,
along,
you guys
Forge.
Hopefully
Following.
someday the druids will bring
Following.
Let's
Forge
go,
follows.
Forge.
Alrighty, so as you guys get out, and one of the first things you notice as you guys kind of go up, you see as ash seems to be in the air, just floating within like this small breeze that's there. And as you kind of look at some of these ash piles, you actually see articles of clothing, old, soggy, kelp-covered clothing.
The
It seems
zombies.
like whatever
The
dead
zombies,
has
they-
been here has
Oh,
been
they got.
released.
Oh,
It's just
they've been freed.
They can rest in
Oh,
peace now.
Good.
gotcha. That is good.
Yeah, we're
Sterling
gunshots.
does like
Well,
as
we
they're
don't have
walking.
to-
Sterling does a little like
Natural order
little
in
prayer
place.
for the dead.
We,
Or for the dead.
At least we're not gonna be born by hordes of zombies anymore.
Nah.
Looking at this
Hopefully.
pile clothes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully. As
Preferably
you guys
no.
walk further, expecting something to fall, something to pop out, something to push you guys out of where you guys are. Nothing. Calmness.
We're
You guys safely
full
make
alert.
a pirate ship.
Yes.
Oh,
Whoa.
odd.
Perfect.
This is a
And
first.
you guys are greeted by the pirates, and you see Captain Thormer being like, seeing all of you, and you go, "Where's Jaren?"
Yeah.
About that.
He's fine, kind of. He's in here for now, petrified, and he kind of shows the amulet.
Petrified, and he goes,
Thank you
"You
for
guys
letting me
see
help.
a crocodile in there, or a?"
We fought a death tyrant.
I need to roll to see if he knows what that is.
Sterling showing the amulet to Captain Thormir makes Forge kind of like, whoa, what's happening? Like,
Whoa, whoa.
what are you doing with him?
I'm trading him off. Kidding.
He starts puffing up. Sees like throat like.
Oh,
whoa,
you must be
whoa.
hungry.
Whoa,
Here,
boy.
have some more treats for it. She gives him some more
Captain Thormer
treats.
goes, "Well, I don't know what a death
Just put on
tyrant
the
is, but it sounds
put it on the
dangerous."
floor.
And you guys, you
Oh,
find any
I mean,
good loot? Like a dragon?
oh yes,
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of gold right in the temple. I will
Right
draw
for
it
the
on the
taking.
map for you guys to loot. There's nothing.
Alright, he kind of looks
There's
at
nothing.
the rest of the crew and he goes, "Alright, boys. You all know you to do. It's safe in there,
You know what
right?"
to do.
Yeah, we
Yes.
showed them everything.
It's safe now.
Alright.
You can
Sounds
see
good.
like Sterling's like chest all bare and like bleed, like all the dry blood and cereal.
Yeah.
Everyone looks
Yeah,
fucked
you
up.
can see
Arms.
yeah. Not Grin, Herm is like, I know, it's kinda boring now since all the zombies seem to have dusted.
It's boring.
Oh yeah.
Now.
Boring is safe. Safe is good.
Boring is the
Um
best thing that can happen.
I'd like
Oh.
some boring for a little bit, thanks.
he kinda Captain Thormer goes, "Yeah, why don't you guys rest up while we call up our loot?
Yeah.
We'll have Lead and Silken stay on ship, so if you need anything from them, talk to them. And we're gonna go pirating." And you can see he's kind of smiling as he's really excited.
To go to his actual
Well,
favorite
we
color.
can confirm the Black Array were here.
Ah, perfect. Now we can say we're the pirates to outdo pirates.
Yeah, those
And
Dark
Mm.
Moray
Tell the
folks
tale.
suck. They
they're pirates.
they trashed this whole like area.
You wouldn't?
No, had to have a little bit of respect for the old druid colony here.
Dead are dead. I mean, unless they come back as zombies, but they're still dead.
More like maybe come back to the region someday at this point, now that it's been exercised.
Cleansed.
And we get it. You guys still have your set of morals. And we won't do anything out of respect of a job. We won't do anything.
Please, please leave the temple
Thank you.
intact. You guys are going into a temple. That's a sacred place.
That's why they
Fine. Temple's out of the looting range, but
Oh, I mean, you can loot from it. Just leave the
Yeah.
temple
Gently.
itself.
Don't vandalize it any further.
No vandalism, please. And just try to not break
Fine.
anything in there.
You can see a little
Leave him
devious.
behind.
face as he's like, I'll
That's
keep
why
it
the
Hey.
clean, but
captain
still leave me alone.
probably why the
Yeah,
captain
yeah.
kicked the bucket in the first place.
Hey, this place, this colony worshipped the Leviathan. Last thing you want is for that Leviathan to know that you messed up his temple.
He kind of puts his hands up. I make a persuasion check.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Certainly ain't good at persuading.
You're
Why do you
Anyone
like
give me both?
the one who's always telling people to do things.
Yeah,
7.
you go, please, please. God
He just
damn
gives
it.
you a smile.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, Sterling
I'll leave
is
it the way
cleric,
it's
you
into
know.
business.
He's the temple boy.
I know, Jared's all stoned, but he's the talking one.
Sterling probably
You
looks
could
too,
afford.
like, roughed up to be persuasive or anything.
We'll leave it like we found it.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Mhm.
And with that, it is 10 o'clock, you guys. We'll end the session there.
Woohoo. We did it.
We got the
Yippee!
win. We didn't
Just
die.
Yippee! We're still alive! Let's go!
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Except for Jaren.
Jared,
Aaron's maybe alive.
maybe alive.
Alright.
How long?
Okay,
Where are
I got scared the Jared
we?
dying.
Yeah, we can't.
Alright.
We can't spare the dying as soon as we unpetrify him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you to those who watched or will watch. Keep an eye out on our Instagram for last minute stream updates or in my Discord server for also last minute stream updates. Thank you guys for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye.